And I'm back with another video. So today I thought I would show the other websites that I use to upload my DNA onto. So these are the websites that are for free, but you have to pay a subscription if you want to use more of the services. But you can upload your DNA onto these websites. Um, Obviously to enhance your search really. So I'm going to be showing MyHeritage, Genome Link, Living DNA, and GEDmatch, but some of them I won't show as much because obviously there'll be names as soon as you click on something. So I'm trying obviously not to do that. So I will start with MyHeritage, but I won't have my camera on because obviously it blocks the left hand side. And I'm back with MyHeritage. So I'll keep the camera here on and off because it's not blocking it too much. So this is MyHeritage. It's another free website. Download your DNA off of Ancestry or 23andMe or whatever website you've used to pay for to get your DNA results, and you can upload it onto MyHeritage. Me personally, I use MyHeritage when I get email. So if I get a notification to say we've got a new DNA match, if it's low, sometimes I don't open it. But I only basically, it's like a notification for me. So if I get one, I'll check it out. And if I'm doing like a good few hours of research, I might check MyHeritage once in a while, but I don't use it as much. But not to say it's a good website. If you want to upload your DNA, maybe find more matches, it is good in that sense. I just don't use it as much. So if you go to home, so obviously that's so we'll go to DNA. So this is my overview. This is my ethnicity estimate. So you have 6 ethnicities and 7 genetic groups. Gives you DNA matches. I have 419, 4 of which are close family, but it's technically only 3 because I had a genealogist that was helping me and she uploaded my DNA so she could see my matches, if that makes sense. Because I'm not sure. I think they do have manager features on here, but I'm not really sure how it works. So I've only technically got 3. 1 extended family and 414 distant relatives. I've got location of where your relatives live. So obviously the current DNA matches that you have. So you've got USA 211, UK 67, France 9, Germany 9, Canada 7. You know, it's quite interesting. And I only got 1 in Jamaica. Well, obviously, I'm laughing because obviously my matches, the ancestral common place is Jamaica, but obviously people that are currently in Jamaica now probably haven't taken a DNA test, so that's why it's low. And obviously, all those ancestors that were from Jamaica, they've moved to America, United Kingdom, and different places like that. But it'll be nice. Hopefully, you can get more matches in Jamaica if people can start were able to do more testing or is more widely available. Be good. But once we get there, we just have to work with what we have. Do you know? So sorry. So if we go to ethnicity estimate, I don't know why that was so hard for me to find. Sorry about this. So I will quickly show this. Oh, okay. Now I'm going to stop my camera. So you've got MyHeritage. So this is an overview, got a map of the world, and we're going to start on this side. So you got your ethnicity results. So you can set it to high. So high confidence that they believe that you're from these places. What is it? This one is it's medium to high. Okay, maybe not. Oh yeah, medium to high, and then you got low. So we start off with high. There's not really as much difference between the high, medium to high, their confidence level. It just adds a few more, 2 different things. So for Africa, they've put me in Nigerian at 55.6%, Sierra Leonean at 36.9%, West African at 3.4%, North African at 1.2%, and in the European region, you got Ashkenazi Jewish, sorry about the pronunciation, at 1.7, and Finnish at 1.2. So, in comparison to my other DNA websites, Nigerian Ancestry has come up as quite high, whereas it for Ancestry and 23andMe, so my heritage is a bit closer to 23andMe as in percentage wise, but Ancestry and 23, to me, they follow a bit more of a pattern. Give me Sierra Leone at 36.9%, West African at 3.4%, and I'm kind of surprised at the North African because I haven't had any yet. So it's the first site to say that. So you might upload your DNA onto different websites and look at them and see a bit of mismatch. But to me, or what I've been advised, what I've been told, maybe a lot of Black people don't test as much in comparison to European people. So the database and comparisons are hard to match up accurately. So yeah, that could be one of the issues. Let me know if it's something else. I'm not 100% sure, but that's just my reasoning and what I think somebody's advised me. And obviously with the Jewish and the Finnish, because for me, the European DNA is so small, they can't pinpoint, because obviously on Ancestry I had Sardinia and England, and here I don't have any English or Sardinia. Just give me two different European regions, which, like I said, I don't know how far back the European ancestor goes, but yeah. So then you got Jamaica 1 underneath the Nigerian category. So it says DNA kits used to form this group is 1,688. So with my DNA matches and whoever I match to, and we fit all into that one group, that's how they give in this category, I suppose. With my heritage, sometimes I get it's a bit all over the place, but I'm getting there a bit slowly. And I guess according to that group, there's common surnames like Grant, Powell, Stewart, and Gordon. So if we go to medium to high, it just gives me more groups, and this is based on my DNA matches and us forming a group and what the similarities are. So I don't know if it's based on the trees or where our location is, where we're living right now. I'm not sure. And you got low, it's just the same again. It just gives me more Jamaican groups with DNA matches that I match with. Yep, so additional groups. Yeah. I'm trying to think. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, so I did see somewhere, I can't remember. It did say, oh, that's showing 7 out of 7. Okay. So it gives me Dominican Republic. Oh, but I don't know if this is in relation to me or not. Yeah, you have, when I clicked on low, you get additional genetic groups. But like I said, I'm not sure if this is in relation to me or not. But yeah, I'm going to ignore that. So then you got DNA tools. So you got, I'm going to zoom in a little. Yeah, you got chromosome browser. So you can put up to 7 DNA matches and compare the segments, so how long the segments are. I'm not going to pretend and act like I understand the whole thing. I understand DNA segments, but I just know you can compare the segments and what segments you and these other matches share, and I guess amongst each other. So obviously the ones that don't match won't share any segments, so on and so forth. But it's a cool free aspect that you can use on MyHeritage, which I do like, but I need to get into that more. Then you got the auto clusters, which is basically MyHeritage have basically got all your matches, and the ones that match you and match each other will form a cluster, a group, and that will link back to a common ancestor between you and all those other people in the auto clusters. I hope that explanation wasn't poor and you could understand what I meant. So you got the one common ancestor, and all those people, all your matches are all around that person because you and all those people in that group share that common ancestor, if that makes sense. So you can generate it, send it by email. I haven't looked at it in a while. I tend to use auto clusters when it comes to my granddad's side, obviously to separate his maternal from his paternal and just try and find that common ancestor, which is so frustrating because it's like there's so many places where I can start from, but because someone might have so many siblings looking for their children to see if that child is my granddad's dad, it's just so many people to go through, and I'm just struggling to get there. But this is the point of me making this YouTube video or YouTube series, because I feel like people could advise me more if they see my videos. Where am I going wrong? What am I doing wrong? But once I start going into the family tree aspect, obviously it might change the scenario and get more people might be able to see the video and comment more and give me advice about what I may be doing wrong. So yeah, I will go on to the other two websites that I use. And I am back. I'm probably going to say that until I find something else to say. But I am currently on GEDmatch. So this is another free DNA website. And you can use GEDmatch to connect with more matches. It's more into the scientific aspect of DNA. I don't know why I'm doing that. It's scientific. The more scientific aspect of DNA. So looking into segments, how much XDNA you share with someone, or multiple kits. Everybody that's on this site will upload a DNA and get a kit number. So if you ever come across the DNA websites on Facebook and someone asks for a kit number, usually it's referring to GEDmatch. So, I can have a kit number, GEDmatch. So hopefully someone would say that before they just ask like that. I do use GEDmatch quite a bit because obviously, like the other websites, a lot of people from websites that you haven't tested on can come onto here, so you can find more matches without having to, pay for more DNA kits, which I'm sure if we could afford to do that all the time, because DNA testing does get expensive, we would. And especially if you want to test multiple members of family. So obviously, if you test yourself, okay, that's cool. Might buy another test from another website, okay, that's cool. But obviously, if an older family member, you want to get them a kit, you want to get a parent a kit, you want to get a cousin a kit, older members of family abroad, obviously it does get pricey sometimes. So this website helped bring everyone together. I don't know if that's not the purpose of someone creating the website, obviously to, go more into DNA. But that is a good way anyway. And it's been really helpful to connect with certain other people. I haven't handled that link yet, but it has been good. So you've got your option to upload DNA. Then you've got one too many. I'm not great at explaining how GEDmatch works. I'm still using it, but there are blogs and help pages on here that help you understand what it means. So you would put the kit number of another person, and then it will show you. I'm not sure exactly what it shows you, but I'm saying that's someone else's kit number. Sorry, let me say that again. So you would place your kit number in here, and it will give you all your autosome matches that of people that have uploaded onto GEDmatch. Simplistically, I didn't paste my number. So the reason why it came up blank, because usually it will auto populate it, but if you click on your kit number, it will auto populate for you. So I'm not going to go down too low. Let me zoom in. So someone has uploaded their match. Your matches will be on here. So you've got the match number, one, and then obviously go in order. Their kit number, name, email address if you want to contact them, how long they've been on the website, Type, not really sure what the type exactly means. Obviously, sex of the person, the haplogroup, so maternal and the Y DNA. Sorry, and then you've got autosomal. So total centimorgans is 3,570.8, which is a parent. And the largest segment is 151.8, and the generation is 1. In the xDNA, me and this match my parent shares 184.8 centimorgans, and the largest is 82. The second one is my granddad, so the generation is 1.59. And the xDNA 146.2, and the largest is 105.1. And I assume because he's a male, so that's why. So I got parent and grandparent. So in the generation listing, so 1 is parent or child, and aunt or niece is about 1.5. A grandparent is 2. For cousins, subtract 1 from the number, so it shows generations of 4. The third generation is cousin. Third generation. The third suggestion. Oh my god, the suggestion is third cousin. Sorry. So Kitty Cooper has a blog. I'll click on that quick. Sorry, I am so tired today. I don't know why. There was a website that I used and I cannot remember how to find it, but basically it gives the matches. Yeah, there's a website that I was using and it will basically say what generation. So there's this website that I used to read, and like on GEDmatch, the generation, it explains what generation. They kind of break it down so you can know roughly how you match with that person. Yeah, so you can't see it here, but I'm going to try and. Yep, so this is Kissy Cooper's blog. A lot of information about DNA, what certain things mean in the DNA world. Yeah. So it gives explanation into GEDmatch and how it works and what certain things mean. So it's a good thing to look at if you've just uploaded your DNA onto GEDmatch to help you, go along with your searches. So it is really helpful. So try and visit that blog when you get a chance. I can't remember how I got to it now. Oh yeah, if you go onto autosome on the generation and you can click, it says click here for the blog.